Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi. Please, the subscribe button is right there. Make sure you click on it. Ring the bell so that you do not miss out on the videos that I make on this channel. So, in today's video, it is an experience that I'm going to share. And I've been going through a lot, honestly. It's quite too much for one girl to go through in a span of like only 3 months. It's been a lot, and I'm not sure what is going to happen next. So why I'm making this video is to share with someone who might be going through the same situation, or who has a plan of taking on the same thing. And that same thing is an IUD. I have had an IUD for 3 months now, and by the time that I have to talk about this on a video, I have really gone through too much with it. At this point, I don't know if my body is just not accepting an IUD, or if the doctor made a mistake, or I just do not know. It is so much. And first of all, if you need to use an IUD, it's because you have your reasons, you have plans. For me, it is career. So I had an IUD because I don't want any mistakes to happen. I don't want to get pregnant until I am ready. Yeah, you know. Some people judge you like, why can't you just abstain? What can all those things are options. And then IUD was the best option for me, according to the information I had. So I got an IUD. And immediately after I had put the IUD, or the doctor put it, I didn't put it myself, I fell sick. They tell you that you are going to have like some bleeding for like 1 week. I was bleeding for 2 solid weeks. And not just a small amount of bleeding, like serious bleeding for 2 solid weeks. And then I was sick all the time. At that time I was in Uganda, so because my body was weak from maybe the blood loss, and I don't know, I got malaria. So imagine you have malaria, very severe malaria. My results from the lab, they were really off the charts. I had to be admitted. I had never been admitted in a hospital my whole entire life. It was my first time, and it was really, really scary. I know I cannot blame this on the IUD, because malaria is very much independent of the IUD, but I was never that weak, like my body to be that weak, to be able to fall ill. Yeah, I could test positive for malaria, but I never fell ill to the extent of being hospitalized. So to an extent, I believe the IUD weakened my body. Yeah. And it has been a roller coaster since then. Every time I get my period, it is so painful. So painful. They will tell you like for like 6 months, you're going to have somewhat painful cramps. They should really, I don't know, like put an emphasis on the word pain, so that, I don't know, so that you go into this whole IUD thing with the idea that I could die on my next period, because it is possible. Every time I'm on my period, I feel like this is it. My life is over. But, I pull through. I take a lot of painkillers, and I try to rest, not do so much work. And, this is already affecting my career. I put an IUD so that I can focus on work for 2 years, so that I can multitask, take on 2, 3 jobs, But still, I feel very ill every other month, and I have to take off from work. And for some of the companies that I work for, if you take day off, that means money off. It is not a leave with pay, no. Okay, that is one of the downside. I don't have so much good things to say about this, because I haven't even tested it out. You know what I'm talking about. I haven't even tested it out to see if the purpose for which I put this IUD, if it is doing it. No. I've been all about being sick, and I'm waiting for 6 months, so maybe then I'm going to heal and my body will be used to the IUD. Oh, okay, that's a lot of rambling. If I check the time, oh, I still have time. That's a lot of rambling. So basically, if you are a lady and you want to try this, please set a time and prepare yourself for anything. Like, don't think you're going to put IUD today and move on with your life tomorrow. It could be very different. Like myself, I spent a whole month ill, and after that 1 month, the 2 months that I've been somehow working, I have been in and out of work because of the same issue. So prepare yourself for the worst that could happen. Prepare yourself, like if you need time off work, take time off work and make sure it works out, okay? And also be educated about the different types. So I personally use the copper IUD because it has no hormones, and in my head I was like, yeah, it has no hormones, so there won't be any hormones, imbalancing my hormones in the body. And how wrong was I? Even copper is a metal, so your body is bound to react to anything that is external. So my body's been reacting to the copper since, and I don't know how we want to proceed. I don't know. I'm powering through and hoping 6 months will come and I'll be fine. But some days I feel like, especially when I'm going through the period and I have all this pain, I feel like, fuck this shit. I need to get it out. After I'm not getting laid. Anyways, prepare yourself so well so that you don't find a lot of surprises like myself, and do enough research. There could be better options than an IUD. Some people react so well to these IUDs that they do not have any effects, like no pain. Someone says the IUD actually cured their pain, especially the hormonal ones. Yeah, like they always had like long bleeds, they always had painful periods, but when they used an IUD, the period pain has somehow reduced. How lucky are you? I'm so jealous. Because personally, I never had any pain before, but now, ooh, I cannot describe. On the scale of 1 to 10, the pain is definitely a 10. So, that's about today's video. Honestly, I wanted to ramble about my pain and maybe give some advice to anyone who wants to try the method to prevent pregnancies or whichever other reasons you have. An IUD can be unpredictable, and it is not 100%. After doing research, and because I'm trying to read about IUDs a lot, because I'm trying to fix my problem, some people get pregnant. Like some people legit get pregnant even when they have put IUDs. So sometimes the pain is not worth it. Like personally, the pain I'm going through right now, and I have endured. If I endure further 1 year, 2 years, and I get a surprise pregnancy, imagine how I would feel. It's not really good. So do enough research. Find something that is really comfortable. Yeah, because it could take your life. Honestly, every time I feel that pain, I can't describe it. I feel like I'm going to die. I lose appetite. The cramps. I feel like my stomach, someone is literally stabbing me, and I get headache. I get fever. Like my temperature very high, and every time I'm feeling very cold and shivering. Guys, enough rambling. The point is, IUDs or any other family planning methods can be good, obviously, and can have those side effects. Yeah, for a copper IUD, the side effects were there, but you could assume when they say, you get cramps, you would assume, maybe a little bit of cramp, it's okay. The cramps are real cramps. They are the worst of the worst. So just be careful. Okay, that's it about today's video. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who might learn from me. And if you are a lady and you're looking into trying these things, do enough research. I cannot stress this one enough. Do enough research. Do not go do anything blindly. You'll regret it. Okay, bye bye. See you guys in the next one.